Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. For today, we are going to be using the Tati beauty palette. I haven't seen a lot of people of color with this palette, and it intrigued me and made me want to get it just in case anybody of color wanted to try the palette and was not able to see anybody, you know, swatching it or showing how it performs on a darker skin tone. So I just wanted to be able to be a guide for somebody who may be interested in it, and also just show the palette to anybody who's interested in seeing how it looks, how it performs. So if you are interested in seeing what look we create with this, seeing about the palette, a review of how I feel like it performed, please continue to watch. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share. Thank you guys so much for your support, and thank you for watching. Bye. So first off, we're going to go ahead and just do a few swatches of the palette. This is the Tati Beauty Volume 1. This is really smooth here. It's one of those kind of textures that will get like glossy if you have any oils on your fingers. But it is really nice and sleek, and it is the Volume 1. And when you open it, you have a nice big mirror, very big mirror, which I love. And the colors are pretty nice. I like them. Very neutral, and it is the Neutrals palette. So the way it is lined up, there are 4 different textures and 6 different colors. So these are the textures listed here. This row is glitters, this row is metallics, this row is sequins, and this row is mattes. Then the color stories are all the same for every row. So this row is all memory, this row is all ritual, this row is all story, this row is all soothe, this row is all aura, and this row is all poet. So if I were to be going over the colors and letting you know what I'm using, it would be like I'm using metallic soothe, or I'm using sequence soothe. So it's the same color but a different texture, so that's how you would call it out. So I don't want to swatch the whole palette just because, I mean, I feel like they're going to probably just pretty much swatch the same, but I just wanted to show you all the different textures. So we're going to a different color for each texture. So for the mattes, I'm going to swatch this black because black is very important when you're doing your makeup on how dark it is when you're trying to get a specific look. So I'm going to put my arm this way, and that is the black. You see how smoothly that did swatch. I'm very impressed with how smoothly that swatched. That looks really nice. I'm gonna go over it again. Yeah, that looks really nice. It feels really smooth and buttery. Next, we're going into the sequence row. And for this row, I think I'm going to go into this color called Poet. And I'm going to swatch there, and here we go, and there it is. Oh, that's really pretty. As you can see, it has blue reflex in it, so it's really different. Very nice. And it's a matte color with sparkles in it, which is different, and it has pink and purplish reflex in it and blue, so that looks really pretty. Next, we're going to go into the metallics, and we're going to go into story. So story is right here. Let me swatch it with this hand. There is story. Ignore my black elbows, guys. I need to get some of that special soap for them. But yes, that is story. Really pretty peachy orangey color, and it has gold reflex in it. And remember, that's the metallic. So this is matte, sequence, metallic, just so you can see the different finishes. Finally, let's do a glitter. I think I want to do aura. It looks like it has different colors within the color that you can't see from looking directly at the palette, so hopefully it picks up when I put it on my arm. Okay, and that is the color. It is a very pretty color. It has greens, blues, yeah, like greens and blues and pinks in it. And I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but it's very, very pretty, and it goes on very, very smooth. So these are the different textures: matte, sequence, metallic, glitter. And they look pretty good as far as the pigmentation on my skin tone. So I just wanted to do one of each of the different textures, and we're going to create a look using them, but I feel like they're all going to pretty much swatch the same. It was just really more of how does the texture swatch. But if you guys do want me to swatch the whole palette, I don't mind doing another video doing that, so let me know in the comments below. So let's go ahead and get started on a look so we can see how this palette performs. I'm going to start off by just go ahead and doing the makeup really fast, because I want this really to be more about the palette than everything else. So I'm going to go through the makeup without really talking, and then we'll start talking again when we get back to the palette. Alright beauties, let's go ahead and get started and get in with this Tati Beauty palette. So here is the palette. Very, very beautiful. We're going to start off with Matte Soothe right here. That is a beautiful transitional color. Then I'm going to take it from the front here by my brow up and back. I'm going right into the nose contour. So that applied pretty well. Pretty good. Now I'm going to go into Story Matte. I'm going to apply that right into this outer V and into the crease a little, just to give a little bit more color. And I think I'm going to use one whole color. I'm going to cut the crease. I'm going to use one color in all of the different textures to do the cut crease. So I've already used the matte. So I'm going to use sequins, metallic, and glitter on the cut crease. I just kind of thought of that in my head. So let me cut this crease. So now for the outer V, I'm going to darken this up. So for the outer V, we're going to go into the color Ritual. I'm just going to apply that, keeping it right here in this corner and tapping, blending. That is good. Now I'm going to go into Memory Matte. I really want to just go into like all the colors because I want you guys to have gauge on how everything looks. But as you can see, the colors blend together like effortlessly. You just put the color down and blend, and as you can see, it is just blending extremely easily without having to do much. So the next thing I'm going to do is go into Aura. So I'm going to use all of Aura on the cut crease part. So for the front of Aura, I'm going to go into the sequence. See how this looks, y'all. Let me use the mirror on the palette. I'm cleaning that brush off, and now I'm going into Aura Metallic. So this is Aura Metallic right here, and I'm going to apply that right where the brown is on the outer part. So that's good. Now I'm going to clean up the front, soothe here. Next, I'm going to go into Aura Glitter right here, and we're going to apply that to the middle. Just make a line here with the setting powder. Okay, let's add a little bit more of this setting powder here, just the light one, as I go into my bottom lid. So I have this Palladia Precision Eyeliner. It's a white liner. I'm going to put that in my waterline. Memory Matte, the black one. Put that directly right underneath the eye. Go into Ritual and blend that right underneath. Next, I'm going to go into Story. Then Soothe, just to blend the ends. We'll let that sit for a second, and I'm going to go in with my Voluminous Paradise Mascara. This is how the lash looks. So it will be dramatic. I'm just doing this to really get it to shape to the eye easily. I'm going to use the Kiss adhesive. Now let's go ahead and go into the blush. I've been loving this Paradise blush, and it's from the brand Manakadar Beauty, and it's really pretty. The Morphe Blogger. And I'm using the Crayon Case Honor Roll highlighter here. Maybe we'll try the matte aura, because we've done all these other colors. Let's try the matte aura. We'll keep it matte. We'll go into this aura as well. Alright beauty, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It is so beautiful. I actually ended up using Tati Beauty's palette yesterday, but the footage got way too dark, so I wasn't able to use the footage. So I wanted to do another look today. Yesterday I did a more vampy look. If you look at my TikTok that I just started under Beauty by Yolanda 8, Beauty by Yolanda 8, follow me, then you will be able to see the look that I created with the palette, and it was more of a vampy look, but because I showed that look yesterday, I wanted to do something different today, and so this is what I created. I have to say I really actually love this palette. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. I thought it was like okay from when I saw it online, but I just decided to get it only because I didn't see a lot of people of color with the palette, and it was really not much of a reference for you to be able to know if it was worth buying or anything like that, how it showed up on our skin, things like that. But I wanted to go ahead and get it for myself so that I knew for myself as well as anybody else who was interested. So this is the palette. Once again, it has this matte finish here. If you have any oils on your fingers, it will kind of stain it, so that kind of sucks, but other than that, it's really nice, sleek packaging. You get a really nice sized mirror, huge mirror here that I love. And also the palette is just beautiful. The colors blend beautifully. Because of like the fact that, like I was saying, I wanted to see how the pigmentation showed up on darker skin. For the lid colors, I decided to go into the lightest color to see how it showed up, and it showed up beautifully. I used this whole section here of aura, and that's the lightest section. So my whole lid is the color aura in the sequence, metallic, and the glitter. And then for the mattes, I used literally all of the mattes in my crease except for Poet. So you can see how all of the mattes performed if you watch the tutorial, and you'll be able to see, you know, what you think about it. I feel like they blended super easily. Like once you tap it, it just kind of starts to blend itself. So I really do recommend this palette. I think it's really beautiful. I think it's really easy to get some really good looks out of this palette. So just like this look here, I think it's really pretty and just like a nice nude palette, a nude color scheme on the lids, and it just pops, and it was really easy to do it all, having everything in one palette. And the glitter shows up so well. Like I have an all glitter palette where it's a pressed glitter, but it doesn't perform the way this one does. This one, I don't know how to explain it. It's not patchy at all. It glides on, and there's literally no glitter to clean up. So it's definitely a different concept, and I really am here for it. I got the glitter palette before. It was like too much oil or something like that, too oily, where it didn't really stick and it wasn't as opaque as this. But this just showed up really pretty, so you could do a cut crease or whatever kind of glitter look you wanted, and this glitter really sticks and it doesn't fall. You see I don't have any glitter over my face at all. So there's no fallout whatsoever with the glitter. So this palette, I am here for it. I definitely recommend it for my people of color and anybody else who is interested in the palette. The colors are beautiful. They can be used throughout any season, and these are just more of your everyday colors. But I just feel like because of the different textures, you can really pull out a really beautiful look with this palette, because the front of this is the sequence, and you can see it kind of has like a little sparkle to it, and it has like a pinkish kind of nudish color. And then the aura is like this beautiful multicolored glitter that has like greens and pinks and blues in it, and it's really beautiful. And then the metallic is just like this beautiful metallic that's at the end that I use to transition the colors. But I think this is so beautiful. So far I've made 2 looks with it, and both of them look bomb to me. So I highly recommend this palette to anybody looking for a beautiful neutrals palette who also loves glitter. You have it all in one palette. You don't have to bring the glue and have to, you know, apply the glitter separately. It all comes together in one. So I highly recommend it. You guys let me know how you feel about this look. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling these vibes? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you plan on getting this palette or if you already have this palette. And yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you so much. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to be your own kind of beautiful, because there's only one you. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.